that chance. So we made the right moves when we needed to. But yeah, what the future holds, I mean, I have no idea. I mean, thankfully I got next week planned and the weekend after that. But after that, we're kind of just back to the drawing board. Yeah, I mean, it feels like family. I mean, it's I won Ricardo's first car championship for him and got him his first IndyCar podium. So I feel like that's got to count for something.
We'll go Marshall Pruitt and then Bruce after that.
Conor, stick with you. Talking about family, this team is family in many ways. A lot of folks from your Carlin days when you did great stuff. Pato,
Yeah.
Hey, I tried last time, but they chewed me out because I didn't put my Firestone on.
David, you want to take this?
Sure, I'll be hang tight, Marshall. Obviously joined now, sombrero and all with Pato Award. He led 133 of the 250 laps, driving number 5. Errol McLaren, Chevrolet, third win of the season, 7th of his career, third win on an oval, fifth podium of the season, 25th. Pato, after the selfie. Congratulations. Your thoughts on obviously a big night, and you got another race tomorrow too.
Yeah, wonderful race for us. The car really came to life in the second stint, and it was a little gnarly after that. But a lot of changing conditions. The track was getting quite a bit cooler, and tomorrow is obviously going to be quite a bit hotter than what it was today, or at least how it ended. So balances are going to change. Quick cars are gonna evolve, and we'll see where we're at. But yeah, super stoked, and a great bounce back after a really tough weekend for me and the whole team. So really happy that I was able to give them this, and Chevy top 3. That's awesome.
America.
We should be in Mexico City, not NASCAR.
Say we should be in Mexico City, yeah.
Yeah, Pato.
Chevrolet top 4 tonight, by the way. Just throw it out there. Go ahead, Marshall.
Pato, what a difference a week makes. You were as dejected as I've ever seen on pit lane last Sunday at Portland. Tell me about this team. You guys rallied from nowhere last weekend to winning this week.
Yeah, I mean it's all about what are we missing, right? And we're not going to get it right all the time, but specifically this year has been really tough. Just to feel like I have something to fight with. I feel like I've had it in numerous races along the year, but there's been some where it's just been really tough in a lot of different angles, I would say. So it was nice to bounce back like this, after a solid qualifying effort, and then really putting it together in the race. Great pit stops, great strategy, and it all definitely came together for us.
Will chipped away at the championship lead. What did you learn about your car tonight you can apply to tomorrow to get more points?
Man, it changed so much over a run and then from run to run, so it's very difficult to know what to do. I can't tell you how much I moved my tools around all night, front wing, and very difficult to know what you need here. I think the tire deck is so big that you start with one bit of balance and you finish the complete other side of that. So, but I think everyone will be better tomorrow. Just know strategy. They know how the tires go off. They know how to pass. They know what lanes work. So it'll be a harder race for sure. But it was good. It was cool racing. Pato at the end there trying to catch him. He was just laying big darkies out every time out of the corner, man. I was like, he's loose. I was a bit loose, but I had a bit of both. But, yeah, you feel satisfied as much. We need to win, but very satisfied for when you put everything into a race and it works out.
Conor, speak to the fact that you've done impressive things on ovals and IndyCar with the Carlin team. A lot of those folks are now part of the Juncos Hollinger team. Speak about that aspect of the family you're driving within.
Well, a lot of those guys, I got them a pole, and now I got them a podium, so I feel good about that. They're a great group of people, and honestly, shout out Trevor Carlin too. I mean, he put together a really cool group of people, and obviously a lot of them have really enjoyed it, so they've stayed, and Ricardo and Brad have taken over, and And it truly is, I think, a very underrated group. They're so smart, and there's a lot of talented folks there. So they deserve this for sure, because it's been a very unlucky year for them. Obviously, I felt it the last 2 weeks, but finally we kind of got a race. This is the first race that we've been together where we haven't been spun at least once. So like, that's positive. So I think tomorrow could only be better, I hope.
Let's go Bruce Martin and then Chris after that. Bruce.
It's for all three of you, but first time back at the Milwaukee Mile since 2015. How did you view the quality of the race?
It was, it was pretty good. I mean, there was a lot of passing and back and forth. I thought the crowd was really good too. It sounded awesome once you got out of the car, the cheer of the crowd. So I think it was a very successful return. A lot of fun in the race, you know, and I don't know what it looked like from the outside, but it felt like he passed 50 cars. You can't pass. I think anyone's going to get close to that, but.
No, I was on the same as you, bro.
Go to the front, then went to the back and drove to the front again.
I mean, I just wish they would have swept, for the last restart, because when they did, it was like it really opened it up. But if they didn't, I mean, you were going up top with just a prayer and you close your eyes. So like that was really tough.
You actually couldn't see it.
You couldn't see anything. Yeah, I never saw a single car in front of me.
Yeah, how could I just like a car would disappear?
Yeah.
And then you come out, there he is.
No idea where I was.
That
was tough.
Real quickly, hang on, Bruce, to speak to that, 667 on-track passes in this race tonight, 326 were position, which is the most on record here at the Milwaukee Mile. Go ahead,
And
Bruce.
Pato, from your standpoint, the quality of the race, how the track felt, how you thought the fan support was?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, you could just hear the cheers of everybody. Was super happy, on the podium, and everybody was super, was just super into it, and brought a lot of energy today. So that was fantastic to see. And my first time here in Milwaukee, so I don't know what to compare to, but this was fantastic. I mean, they've really been amazing, and it was a pretty good race. I mean, we could get through traffic and stuff like that, so that usually means it's eventful pretty much everywhere, but leaders, in the back, in the middle. So it was definitely a success, and excited for tomorrow.
And do you think that there's a good foundation to build this race back to being a regular on the schedule like it was all those years?
Yeah, I do. I think we've got to really build these events up. It's important to have a full crowd. It looks great on TV, and I'm looking forward to our TV package next year. I think all on network at the same time, at a good time. Some great things happening for the series, and probably some good events coming in the next year or two. It won't be next year, obviously, the schedule that, but after that. So, got to keep digging. Got to keep catching those F1 and NASCAR people, and see if we can get there, man. You got to have that. That's what NASCAR, they had it written on the wall apparently, that they're going to one day be there. But we need that painted somewhere. You will be near. Oh no, F1. I guess you could aim high. Just put it on the wall there for everyone to see in IndyCar somewhere. In the
Love your strategy, Will. That's great.
Just get the psyche, the subconscious. Just manifest it, and one day, boom, there's IndyCar right up there with
I feel that.
big guns.
Chris Hart.
Boys,
I'm locked in. I'm not here for the next decade. You boys will benefit way more than me from.
Come on, boy, you're not don't show yourself sure. I mean, come on.
Decades?
What?
I said if I was here for another decade, I'd be like,
You'll be fine.
yeah, I think I would.
You're performing fine. I don't see why not.
It's just a matter of keeping your job that long. The young bloke's coming up trying to take my seat, apparently.
Chris.
Conor, you mentioned earlier about getting Ricardo's first podium in IndyCar, and you got him his first championship in cars back in Star Miles in 2010. What does it mean to kind of bring all that full circle back to the very beginning, where you were just starting out in racing, he was starting out as a team owner, and now y'all both accomplished this together like that?
It's pretty cool, man. I think it's really impressive what he's done with that group, and I mean, it's still a fairly fresh team in the last 5-6 years. You know what I mean? When Carlin first came over, and then now, obviously under the JHR banner, I love what they've done. I love the group of people that they've brought together. And it's really hard to go racing in this series. It's hard to show up and be competitive, and obviously they've proven that that they can do it. So it means a lot. I think Ricardo's a racer at heart. I mean, he just loves racing. He wants to do whatever it takes. I mean, sometimes on the stand, I mean, he's on my stand, and it sounds like he wants to try to engineer the car sometimes. It's like, my man, there's people that get paid to do that. So man, let's just chill for a second. So it's, but he just loves it. He wants to figure out how to make these cars go faster. And the team is dedicated to understanding where they need to improve, which I think is so important, because you just, to go faster, it is hard. So you have to do a lot of work to get there. So I think they're trying to do that.
And in the last 25 laps, you saw Pato and Will, battling up there. How much was it having to just, keep back and realize you're in third, you got a podium here, let's not try and risk it too much against trying to go after those two up there?
I mean, most of the time I had no idea where I was on track position-wise, so I figured that once I saw those two in front of me, I was in a decent spot, but I definitely didn't lift off. I was trying my hardest, but definitely got a bit free at the end, and was just trying to kind of hang on, but we were not slow by any means, which felt nice.
What did you know you were in third?
As soon as all the lap traffic went away, and then my spotter told, actually after I passed Santino, they were like, "Hey, you're third." I'm like, "Well, that's cool." So that was neat. Yeah.
Well, Patrick and Tony had one too. Go ahead, Patrick.
Pato, is that headgear available at the McLaren merchandise?
Pato shop, bro. Pato shop. Pato shop booming.
Talking about the sun, I was listening to some lot skaters, and I can't blank see was every third lap by somebody. Was it that bad?
Yes.
Where's you driven in?
Yeah, you actually, well, you couldn't see the line, but also if you went, I was like, I know this guy's going high, and then his pattern is to go low, so he'll just reappear here. Like, really, you couldn't see the car. Like, it would disappear. It was very, very difficult at the end.
Gateway was tough, but this was worse.
This was the worst, yeah.
This was complete blindness.
Yeah. This really just.
Yeah, the car disappears.
Oh, it's
there.
Yeah.
Tony.
Conor, looked like Santino came up post-race. Looked like you guys had a post-race race. Did you believe that happened too?
Well, I mean, I don't think the guy's a bad driver. I mean, I've always said that. We've just had some disagreements for sure, but I think No, we're good.
He has beef with Grosjean.
Yeah, my teammate. Yeah, they're not. But I mean, I can respect a good racer, and he obviously raced me clean. And honestly, this year it's been really cool. So I've had some problems with him, of course, but I respect good racing and a good racer, and he's done a great job this year for sure. And I love his group of people too behind him. Like Michael Cannon already texts me, and it's very funny what he says, because I like Michael Cannon a lot. So yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah. He calls me Randy, and Randy Cool. I don't know why, but he just said Randy in all caps and 45 exclamation points. So that's Mike. Yeah.
But you have no idea what the
This is 2016, Jenna. This is a long time ago. This is back when I was trying to be elite, and then I fell off the wagon, and then now we're back.
Now you're Randy again.
Now I'm Randy. Randy's back. Yeah.
Papa's got that dog back in there.
He's dog never left Pato.
Got that dog. It's you can do it.
Yeah.
You can run well fast. We gotta have the dog in for sure. Yeah, you do. Like top group, they're all got the dog in.
You do not admit to that.
What's that?
As a married man, you stay out.
Oh, is that what that
No,
means?
Will is a dog. Look at him. I mean, this guy.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
It's mean if you're a dog, you can run
Anyway,
fast.
next question.
Oh.
No, that's not what that means. That's not.
And you're like, well, I mean, he's basically you can get it.
No, not yet.
You got your big ring, you're gonna buy a big one.
Well, I finally made money today, so I.
It's gotta be at least $50,000 the ring.
Well, I got to get at least 40 more of these.
American girls love the big rings.
Is that right?
Yes.
If she wants that big ring, she doesn't deserve any money.
Wow. I didn't even know what marriage or anything was until
This is going well. Yeah, this is going great.
All right, let's take one more in the top show. All right, Tony, we'll wrap it up.
Conor, we'll start with you. The last 24 hours.
You obviously weren't happy last evening. You get a new engine. You made some Thomas Schechter-esque moves out there. Did you just know that you were going to have to go after it today, knowing that you got that new engine and nothing to lose?
I honestly didn't know if we were going to be good or not. Really, like I still have no idea like how that all happened. But yeah, I felt fine, felt good. Car was nice to drive, and we just kind of kept working on it. Small adjustments every pit stop, and then we didn't go crazy. We just kind of put everything in the right spot.
Pato, was this an emotional day for you? I mean, obviously the stuff that happened this morning, come out, get the win. Did you go through that emotional roller coaster, or were you pretty even keel throughout even the race?
No, I was chilling in the mornings, chilling in the afternoon. I was just here for business.
Business, baby.
I love it. The outside move is Schechter actually also like the ladies, so.
Yeah.
Similar.
We discussed that last night over a few beers.
Pato, are you excited to be on Speed Street again this week?
I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
That's
It's gonna be great.
I was hoping that I speak to Conor at least 2 more times this year. That's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Thank you. It's a great program.
All right, Will, Conor, we're gonna catch you guys loose. Congratulations, Will, another podium. Conor,
Thank you.
Best finish for Ghost Hockey Racing. And before we let you go, Pato, if you don't mind, for our Spanish friends, just your thoughts on the big win here.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.